Welcome to Excel with Mark, and today what we're going to be looking at is how we can quickly and easily make this easier. And the way that we would do this normally is if we were using something like sum, we have to select all that area and work our way down, and it can be quite cumbersome. I mean, I know we've only got 10 here, but say we'd had more, then this can become quite an issue if we have to keep working and putting this range in numerous times for numerous things. So what we can do is we can actually select this range here, and we can see up in the top here that we have this little name box, and we can put this in, and normally we can just change this to num or number or something like that. So we'll just change this to num. And what this does now is when we go to do the sum again, rather than having to go across and select all the data that we have there, what we can actually do is just type in that num, and we can see that it comes up here down in the bottom as a range. So if we were to press the tab button on that, then close the parentheses that we have there and press enter, we can see that we get the name there. But what this also does as well is say it works really easy, obviously just selecting one simple row like that. But if you had, multiple rows, and we can say that we want to do it like that, and we add different things in at the bottom here, what we can do is we can still use the named ranges. And if we wanted to include this one that we have here, then the way that we would move this across and also add this area in is we would change the named range. So we know that within A4 down to A13, we have that as the num range. But if we want to also include this extra column here that we've just added in. So once we have the part there, then if we want to include this second column, then we can go into the formulas part that we have up here. So the formulas tab, and we're going to go into this name range here. And we can see that we have the num range selected there. And we can see that this area here selects A4 to A13. But if we just change that there and we put in a B, so because we have the two dots there, what we can do now is press OK. And then we can see that that now refers to A4 to A13. So we can close that, and we can see now that that has updated. So where the original one hasn't updated because we just have selected the cells, we can see that the second selection here has actually updated. And if we were to just check this and see what we've done, we can type in the num up here and press enter, and we can see there that that will automatically select the cells that we have and give us that specific range that we want. And now because we've done that, then anything that we update within that will also update as we go along. So hopefully this helped. Any questions, leave us in the comments below, and we'll see you again soon.